Hello, just a video from my BMW i3. I thought I'd let's go for a little ride. The sun shine's out, so let's just go for it. And what can I say about the car? Everyone said everything about BMW i3s, and not a lot to say really. The ride's a bit harsh, but the odd thing is, I've said some pretty bad things about this car. It's strangely growing on me. Because round town, steering's quick, and it's very agile. And the good turning circle is pretty handy. And it's one thing that a lot of cars don't have. It's a good turning circle. And I don't quite know why, especially if your car has, well, not many cars have, but if it has rear wheel drive, there's no reason why it shouldn't have a really, really good turning circle. So that's what this has got, rear engine, so they've made turning circle very good, which is nice. It's just after Easter, there's a few people, the roads are quite busy I suppose. Yeah, what did I talk about? I was going to talk about politics a bit, really, because Boris Johnson, who even his biggest fans would say he's a compulsive liar. I mean, everything he says is a lie. And he just gets away with it all the time. It's most strange. It's because he always does it. People think that's the way to go. That's the way it should be. I mean, I know it's a politician's job to lie. I mean, I'm not saying politicians are angels, but well, that's how can you? I mean, you just can't even. I can't even look at his face on TV, because how can you look at someone who you know is just lying to you? I mean, this Partygate thing, which is it's not the fact they're all having a party. It's the fact they tell everyone else not to have a party, and they're making the rules. That's the bit. I mean, so many people say, oh, it's no big deal. No, the party bit is no big deal. The big deal is the fact that they said to other people, you can't have a party. And it turns out that they can. And when they first asked Boris about this party, he said, no parties. There were no parties. And now it's been investigated, and obviously there were parties. I mean, he's saying there's no parties. He's standing there with a glass of booze in his hand, surrounded by people, in the garden, getting a bit tanked up. And he's saying there is no party. So now he's saying, oh yes, there was a party, but I didn't realise it was a party. Well, brilliant. So that's his second attempt at conning everybody, and his third attempt at conning everybody is there was a party, and I didn't think it would be so bad, but now I've been found guilty by the police. Okay, I'm guilty. Sorry about that. Let's carry on. I've got wars to fight. So now he's saying he is guilty. But there's more important things to think about. What can you do? What can you do with someone like that? That's what he's done his whole life. Amazingly, some people are still supporting him, thinking, oh, good old Boris. And the reason they're supporting him is there is nobody else. Because when he got into power, into being the Prime Minister, they had a bit of a reshuffle, and all the smart people who just coincidentally happened to be Remainers were chucked out. So that meant we were left with a load of numbskulls, and that's what there is now. And it's handy for Boris because he's a numbskull. So if you surround yourself with numbskulls, who's going to take over? So he's the chief numbskull, and that's his power position. And he's got a big majority. and all it takes is these bunch of numbskull mates to vote with any stupid idea that comes along, and wonder why that woman just crossed straight in front of the car. Anyway, it carries the vote. They get whatever they say. If they said people are going to have to wear blue hats on Tuesday, and that's the law, it would go through. Because it was voted through. Oh yeah, you've got to wear blue hats on Tuesday because we say so, and that's the way it's gone now. And that's where we're sitting at the moment. I've never been, and I'm old, I've never been in a situation where a government has been so corrupt. So just no truth at all. And that's the way it is. It is extraordinary times we're living in, and tragic times as far as Ukraine's concerned. Tragedy. And here we all are in Europe, watching it. We're watching, because it's because of modern times, we can now watch it by satellite, we can watch it on TV live, and we are watching people getting blown up. We're watching women and children being murdered by a nutcase who is controlling the world. He must be laughing his head off. He is influencing everybody in the world. He's influencing you and me. And people say, well, we're not in the war. Yeah, but he's influencing everything with fuel, with power. He has got so much influence. And the reason we don't get heavily into attacking him, because we think he's a nutcase. We're frightened he's going to press the button. Nuclear weapons, absolute disaster. Because all it means is that it's all very well nice and handy, nobody will attack each other because they're frightened of the results. But if one of the people, like that single person, is viewed as a nutcase, he's got all the power. We've got the weapons, more weapons than him, but he's got the power because he's the nutcase. So what a tragic state. And women and children getting killed, and we just watch it on TV. So sad. So oh, it's Queen's birthday today, 96. Bloody hell. She's lasted well, hasn't she? What's happening? Oh, Prince ginger-headed twat. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Prince Harry. Who cares? What a twat. And his wife are coming over. I don't know if she's coming over or just gone back or what. Who cares? The other thing is, Meghan, who people believe have twisted Harry's arm and turned him against royalty. Who knows? Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. But if you say anything against Meghan, you're racist, which is very odd because I don't like Meghan, and I'm not racist. I just don't like Meghan. If she's green, blue, black, green, or orange, I don't care. I don't like Meghan. So that's a weird one, isn't it? So you can't say anything bad about Meghan because if you do, you're racist. And you can't say anything bad against her ginger husband because, oh, look at his mummy was killed. He's a middle-aged man. He's not a child. He's a middle-aged man. You can't be a child forever, Harry, can you? Maybe I've just called him Ginger. Maybe I'm a hairist. Maybe I'm gingerist because I said he's got ginger hair. So that means I'm a gingerist person. No, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. I mean, I've got no problem with them going away, living somewhere else. Good riddance. I don't. Not good riddance. Good luck to them. Go somewhere else. But don't tell me, oh, we don't want all this publicity. We don't want publicity. Camera crew, come forward. Are we all right? Are we in the? Is that okay for you? Yeah, very good. Netflix. Hey, Netflix, do you want some? How do you want us in your next film? because we don't want publicity. We just want pictures to be taken of us and film, and we want you to film us, but we don't want publicity. Yes, good one. That's a nice angle, isn't it? Where are we now? Oh, I haven't really been looking where I'm going, have I? We're just going to under the bridge at Epsom, and I say, lovely day. It's saying about the news. I mean, COVID, there's loads of it around. People are still dying from COVID, but it's falling off the top of the news. So now nobody's wearing masks. And really, they're in busy areas. People should wear masks. And it just shows you when people say, well, we don't like the government telling us what to do. But when the government doesn't tell people what to do, people don't do the right thing. Try doing the right thing, people, and then you wouldn't have to be told what to do, because people should be wearing masks in busy areas, because COVID's still there and people are still dying from COVID. It's massively popular. Flavour of the month. COVID is all around us. Yeah. Am I jiggling about a bit? No, I think the camera's a bit wobbly, so it's going to come out all wobbly, isn't it? Mind you, the car's a bit wobbly, so it goes with it, really. Unfortunately, this car could have been so good. All it needed was to be a bit wider, probably, and suspension a bit softer. It would have been nice, but they've made it all so rigid and bumpy. Price of fuel there, just passing it now. Diesel 179.9 per litre. What's that, about £7 a gallon? God almighty. I'm glad I got this electric car, because this runs for tuppence a mile. What a bargain. My electricity bill is still cheap because I'm still off peak 5p a kilowatt. Much as a disgust to everyone I tell who's got a fossil car. So I kind of joyfully say it, because there are people around who treat electric car drivers like the enemy of the society, because they don't blow out poison into the air. And whatever you say, or however you feel, what comes out of the exhaust pipe of a fossil car is poison. Because try locking yourself in a garage with that engine running and you'll be dead. So fossil cars put out poison, and this puts out nothing, and it's cheap to run. And there's a Tesla coming towards me. I had a Tesla Model 3 for 2 years. It was absolutely wonderful. I wish I was rich enough to keep it. I leased it for 2 years, and sadly it's too dear to keep leasing it. So I bought this used BMW i3, which has grown on me a bit. I got a feeling I might be forgetting how wonderful the Tesla was, and that's why I feel this car is okay. A bit of a puzzle apparently, because in America apparently a basic Tesla Model 3, which is one I had, and basic, it was fabulous, because it's better in, look at it, you feel it wobbly now, it's better in every way than this car. A fully loaded BMW i3, which means it's not got nearly as much equipment as the basic Tesla Model 3, is about the same price. Now, anyone who buys a BMW i3 and it's about the same price as a Tesla Model 3 must be crazy. The only reason I'm rumbling around in this is because I'm not rich. Gosh, if I was rich, I'd definitely straight round to the old, down to test rounds. You haven't got a showroom to look at, have you? I'll be straight on the internet to have a long range Tesla Model 3, maybe Tesla Model Y. Very nice. Why not? I mean, there's lots to choose from now. Lots of Chinese electric cars coming out with incredible specifications, but we won't be seeing them. BYD, that's a Chinese car maker, and they've got a flagship car on it where it's one hell of a thing. It really is an amazing thing. spoken about politics a bit, spoken about cars a bit, spoken about royal family a bit. I think I'm a bit run out, so I might stop. Or shall I just carry on? You can enjoy the view. Yeah, I'll run it for a bit longer. You might like the view. It's quite nice. It's nice. It's nice sunny day. I say something if something comes to me. I'll let these people cross the road. Oh, no, better not. See, that's the electric car thing. You see, you tend to be a bit more courteous in an electric car because it doesn't matter if you stop, because you haven't got to start again. If you know what I mean. Even automatic fossil cars, the engine's got to speed up. It's got to generate some. It's got to move its bits. Electric car, you haven't got that. That's why the acceleration is instant. I'll show you a bit of acceleration. I whiz past this bus. And it is extraordinary. That's what I did 40 then. That type of acceleration in that shorter distance, that's solely electric car thing. I'll tell you a story. I had my Tesla Model 3 and it had to go in for a bit of a scratch. And I had a automatic Audi A6 diesel automatic, and it was grim to say the least, and I have to keep pouring this this stinking fuel in it as well. And I was nearly in an accident because you see a gap, put your foot down, especially in the Tesla, and this is halfway there, especially in the Tesla, bang, you're out, you're in the line of traffic instantly. Put my foot down the Audi. God and goodness me. It's automatic diesels. They've got to spool up before they pull away. And of course, diesels aren't free revvers. They've got loads of torque, but they're not free revving. So pull out. Oh my God. I'm caught out here because I haven't popped out into the traffic. It is so slow. Bit of traffic here, I might go left because there's no traffic left. So I might go left. Yeah, and the expense of the amount of fuel I put in that Audi A6 was frightening. You just forget. You forget how bad. If you had a electric car for a while, even anti-electric car people, you'd realise how much better electric cars are. There's no bits. I'm going trafficy way. There's loads of bits in loads of bits in a fossil car. Well, thousands of bits, all running around, popping up and down, all got to be accelerated, all wearing out, all friction, all rubbish. A fossil car 30% efficient. This car 90% efficient. When I brake, I charge the battery a bit. Yep, it's hard to find a downside, but the haters of electric car always find a downside. They say things like mining the stuff to make the batteries out of. And I come back with, well, there's not many mines near me. There's not many mines near my children's school. And they don't even get what I'm saying. They don't even get it. It's when you're on WhatsApp, and I say to them, when you're parked in the traffic, when you're stopped in the traffic in your fossil car, and there's a young mum with her child in the pram, and there's your car blowing exhaust in the face of that child. You're blowing poison into the face of that child. And there's you sitting in your fossil car, but you've got the filter on. You've got the particulate filter. Because you don't poison yourself, do you? You just poison the child. And I usually get loads of abuse back. Anyway, that could be it for now because it's far too long. Nobody watches my videos. But if anyone does, could you subscribe? Because I've got the dream of getting to 20 people to subscribe to my channel. I know it's pathetic. I've been doing it for so long. Everybody hates my videos. The only person that likes my videos is me and the cat. So anyway, I'm going now. So I'll speak to you later and have a good day. Bye-bye.